Movers and shakers, dream makers, rise to the occasion. Spread your wings or pens or paintbrushes or whatever instrument of revolution you may choose, be it hands or feet. Stomp me a beat using garbage can lids and boot tips of steel. It's a crazy, flexible, misunderstood almost art form. A lot of people think it's going back to the beatniks where you just sit around in black and wear turtlenecks and write about nature, but it's so much more than that. Now it's merged with hip hop and it's merged with youth culture. So now it's kind of an art form with a life of its own. It's a way for people to express what they want to say and perform it. And it's a fun way to build up your confidence, to build up your skills, to come together with other people, and just, it's a community experience. It's an art form, it's a community, it's individuals that make it, and it's constantly changing, it's constantly moving.
It's fun to write poetry in a group and to perform and to get feedback and hear other people's ideas. It's just inspiring to do it in this setting.
When the poetry isn't performed, it takes on a new life. It's certain things that just can't be, that sort of just can't come across just on paper. It's the performance aspect as well. So
it's that time of the month again. Welcome to 6 days of excruciating pain, attitude change, and weight gain. They aren't playing when they call it the curse. This stuff hurts. I hate Maxie and her tampons, Tampax, compounds, compacted, it's uncomfortable. Period. Mother Nature, I hope you're hearing this because we need to talk and it's serious. Please explain to me why you must insist on making a woman's life hell, forced to dwell on this earth with my simple-minded other halves, who, by the way, can't stop staring at my upper half, so on behalf of my fellow sisters. Darn you, Mother Nature. For introducing me to the birds and the bees, now you mean to tell me that I have to bear a child for 9 months just so they can make their debut out of my vajayjay, my cuckoo? You must be cuckoo, your clock is ticking. I'm thinking it's time for you to go. And Lord forbid me getting old when my C's progressively transition into triple E's and you have to remind me what the weather is like. Because my hot flashes ain't doing me right. Menopause. Well, at least your monthly visits are over.
everyone has a voice and they can say what they want to say. And I think that that's great, and it feels empowering to me, especially because I feel like that a lot of times I could just, be just the kid in the back that's sort of ignored. But when I get up and perform, I just, I can say what I need to say, and it's just really freeing too. Gosh, yeah, it's one of those things that's just kind of hard to describe, but I love it. I love the artistry of it, and just how much you can do with just words.
Spoken word is just, it's verbal poetry. It literally is what we call it. And the thing that makes it different from written poetry is that, the rhythm and the rhyme it's not standardized. It's what you make it, it's what you want it to be.
The ocean isn't just black because of an oil spill. It's because the crude blood runs deeper than an oil well. And I can already see Americans and Chinese start to squirm in their seats like, Levi, get off me. But I tell them, about this, I'm as stubborn as Gaddafi. This is too important of a topic to abort it. I want to talk about the force that pours more death than tsunamis and sprinkles fetal cells over empty child seatbelts. So watch me. Today I got a letter from my generation. It said, sorry, we couldn't make it. And instead of signature smears, there were miniature tears and wet spots at the bottom. 39 million forgotten. Not that numbers ever meant much to us in powerful positions. After all, what do we look like? Mathematicians? We just want to make ignorant life and death decisions about infants, support the resistance, burn small bodies like incense. But you're not incensed, are you? No, you only care about war if it happens in Darfur, or maybe in the next room, but your womb. Now, your pain is not lost on me. I'm just exhausted from tossing in my bed, haunted in my head from the crosses placed on offspring wrongfully. And what I find is revealing is your own time is borrowed. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I'd rather your heart die tonight than a child die tomorrow. You can't convince me that this baby is just prenatal paper mache, that shape has been formed. And since we live in a country where genocide is legalized, terrorism suddenly doesn't seem so far away. Don't we get it? A cause can vanish quick if you hide it from the public. It's why Ahmadinejad forgets the Holocaust, government won't display the cross, and Ku Klux burns it down like innocence is tied to the stake of 50 US states. It's not a mistake that all the signs are there. Upper-class racists space us, make us dependent on welfare, then stick death clinics in our neighborhoods and call them women's health care. Now the lost generation holds its head from bludgeon beatings and godless treason, screaming, listen, this is why it's called the fetal position. Now, I just want to talk to the kids. I don't mean them. No, I just want to talk to the kids. Take your tiny fists, punch out of that cage of ribs, and you tell your mother it's a choice. You want to live.